wa poster le go tell we are now live. Well, or ya no one sort no real life, you know, arsatli man. Era viral.
Life, why isn't him?
People are saying we have the link. Do you get a link to join this thing?
But since they just have to come to YouTube.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lesiba Mothupi here, and I'm excited to invite you guys on my live session. So I'm going to be hosting a live session on YouTube where we're going to be breaking down the markets, and obviously I need all of you guys to do it.
Check it one again. It's up. Check it one again. Oh, woman.
Yeah, so the medicine
Hey, good. How's it? Y'all couldn't one of the comments or something?
it's a number YouTube in here.
Okay, guys, we're still preparing. First time doing live, so yeah, we're still preparing. We're still sorting things out. I'm happy though. Okay, guys, we're still preparing. First time doing live, so yeah, we're still preparing. We're still sorting things out. I'm happy though. Oh yeah, the comments are shitty now. Wow. Joiting our corner the phone number Instagram live.
Then I can go live.
There's an echo. Okay, I'll check the comments. Okay, guys, just it disconnect. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's see now. Are we? Can you guys hear me properly? Can you guys hear me properly? I'm checking. I'm going through comments now. Through comments. Yes, now all good. Okay, perfect. I can see. So I'm gonna be reading out some names that I'm seeing. I'm seeing Simone Love, Yebo. I'm seeing Achepa all the way from Nigeria. I'm seeing here on my side Roger. I'm seeing Tabang. I'm seeing South Korea, Mutobisi. You know, I've got Leseho on the side. I've got Theo, Tumelo Moloi. I've got Anthony. I've got Leroy Baloi. I've got Mashudu, Martin. Literally everyone that I can think of is here. Anthony, respect. Msizi, you know how it is. Hope well. Yes. So, okay guys, so this is what we're going to be doing. We are going live. This is the first live that I've ever done, like especially on my YouTube channel. We've been able to start my YouTube channel, I think 3 years ago. We've been able to get over to now 170,000 subscribers, meaning that 170,000 of you love the work that I do, and you decided to subscribe to my YouTube channel, meaning that you want to see more things that are going to be coming. So obviously, like, you know, I just thought of it being like, how about we start doing something like a live session, you know, so I can be able to interact with my audience, because you guys are not just like, you know, fans or followers. You guys are more like a family. You know, me building this community, I needed you, and I'm still going to continue needing you moving forward. So maybe we can have that personal level where we can interact on. And I thought, I sat down and then I was speaking to my, you know, marketing team. I was speaking also to my you know, videographers and stuff. Then we came up with the decision that each and every Monday, instead of me doing my instead of me doing my focus like the way that I'll do it, how about we do them live? You understand? How about we do our live sessions live? Comment, let me see what you guys think about that. Do you guys think that the Monday focus that I normally do, should I have a video already set up and then upload it and then continue, or do you guys prefer being done live so we can interact? I can speak to Hot, I can see all the way from you know, not sure if it's Swazili. I forgot. Botswana, is it Botswana something? I've got Bonolo, I've got Tando, I've got Tabang. Yo guys, there's a lot of systems and stuff going on here. I can see computers here. There's, this and that thing. That's a great. I love learning about 3K live. A lot of people are saying, imagine I asked them, Hori, between forecast and live, what do you guys prefer? And most of them are saying live. So I think instead of us saying that, Joe, like, I think it's best we listen to them and then we give them what they want. And so. Okay, so what about that? We're just setting up some certain stuff. Life is better. Okay, I will do it live. Nice. I will do it live only if you guys promise to join my live sessions each and every Monday. So I don't mind going live, but as long as you guys promise to join my live sessions, as long as I'm on live and I have a lot of you guys joining them, then I think we're good to go. I think we can go. I think we can do our lives. I mean. Oh, nice. So we also just joined one live session here on Instagram. So we also just hooked up on Instagram. So we are also on a live session here on Instagram. So I'm excited. We are literally live all over. Meaning that it's risky because someone can see, okay, they are there and then come for us. But it's positive, meaning that we are influencing in a positive way using all these platforms. So I decided that I don't want to just waste a lot of time on social media, getting to know like just friends and doing 1, 2, 3. No, I want to spend my time on social media impacting and influencing. So whenever you see me going live, it means that obviously there's things that I want to share that are valuable. Whenever you see me uploading videos, it means that there's something I want to share that is valuable. You understand? So I focus more on what is it that I can send out that's going to positively impact someone, because when I was in that situation, I needed someone that could show me this, that could help me with this. So now I want to make it simple for people to be able to get that. I want to make information be the most simplest things that you can get. Ne? So I can see Maestro is asking, what are your thoughts about USDT? No problem, we're going to dive into it. So what we are going to be looking at is obviously we're going to start first with Bitcoin. I don't know if you guys, is there anyone that's into crypto? Let me just see from the statistics if any of you guys are into cryptos. And then we'll dive into currency, and then we'll dive into indices. So I wanted us to break it down, like, indices, we have currency, and we also have crypto. So I want to see if any of you guys is in cryptos. What's going on? We live on YouTube. We live doing our live stream. So we're going to be trading live with the audience. So hopefully you guys are also a part of that live session. So yeah, let's get to it. You can also watch to just get some valuable information, because we do get to share valuable information too. So it's safe. Yes. I see yes, no, yes, gold, no, yes, no, not yet. Yep, Bitcoin, yes, not really. Okay, I see. So basically, I would say the statistics are on a 50-50. Most of you guys are into Bitcoin, and most of you guys are not into Bitcoin, which is fair, which is understandable. But I think it's also, Bitcoin normally I would suggest people that are like, making, I think one of the most important things that I'll suggest is that someone that's already making an income from trading the index market and also from trading the currency. Remember this, let's say we've got the currency market. If you trade in the currency market, the best thing that you can do before you can even evolve into the index market is to make sure that you're already profitable on the currency side of things. Once you become profitable, then you can take some of your capital and then put it into indices, because that's also a different type of market. But now, once you become profitable in either currencies or indices, that's when you can start looking into other investments, because it comes to a point whereby you start to make money from the markets, but that money that you make, what are you going to be doing with it? And the most best investments that I have ever done that I think you can do is digital investments. You understand? So instead of you going to go buy this, because there was a time like recently, I won't lie, I wanted to just get like one franchise. It was like close to 500,000, and have it there up and running and stuff. But to be honest, like with that money, instead of being there, I would have seen, it's physical. Obviously, there's specific results and stuff. There's an passive income type thing. But with that, like as soon as I took that money and I put it on digital investments, it exploded. You understand? Like I saw growth, and I saw what could be done. You understand? I saw what could be done. So what I'm trying to say here is that the most important investment that one can do is obviously investment in yourself. We all do know that, but the most important is you should invest also in digital investments, meaning things such as like your cryptos, things such as like obviously now on the index side, it's either you're investing on USDT or you are buying it. You can invest on USDT, you can buy it long-term hold, or you can still trade it just like cryptos. You can still buy Bitcoin when it's low. When it goes a bit more high, then you sell it, then you make a profit. You understand? You can still trade these things or you can invest them. But I understand that already you are a trader in the market, so you're not looking to trade cryptos, you're not looking to trade other things, you just want to invest in them. So that's the only thing that you should be looking or focusing on. I can see even the request of gold. I think I'll have to also cover gold too for you guys. Okay, so let's start off first with GBP JPY currency. Let's take it simple with our currency. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm obviously cleaning up my chart. I just started here, cleaned up my chart. I went straight to the daily time frame. And looking at this beautiful movement. Wow, guys, this is so clean. Okay, let's start off first with the weekly, just to get that overall momentum, the bigger picture, what's actually going on. So obviously you can see that, okay, price has been moving upwards, correcting here. Then we had this beautiful impulse nature to the upside. Then now we have been in a beautiful correction. We are now in a corrective. So obviously we are trying to look what type of correction is being printed, because once we do get to be able to get that correction, it means that eventually the next impulsive move can help us find the next impulsive move, meaning that whether it breaks out to the upside or it breaks out to the downside, we can be able to find that just by looking at our correction and just by understanding our touches, our multi-time frame analysis, and putting things down such as like our support and the resistance. Not only that, but breaking it down all the way to the smallest things such as candlestick confirmations, because for me to be able to execute on a trade, I need to confirm from a candlestick. So I can see that we have impulsed upwards, and then now we are in this corrective phase. So let me focus on this whole scene that's happening here. Let me just zoom this so you see the whole screen. Let me not limit you. Okay, so obviously impulse, just by looking at it with the naked eye, you can see impulse, and then we started correcting somewhere here, correction here. So now we want to know what's gonna happen. Are we shooting upwards? Are we shooting downwards? What are we gonna do? What are we looking for? Are we looking for sells? Are we looking for buys? Okay, so normally I would start off first by separating. I've seen my impulse leg. I was able to point out my impulse leg, but now I want to focus more on looking at the correctiveness of my condition, my market condition. Once I'm able to find the corrections, then it will help me be able to just literally form or see that, okay, no, in the next few moves, this is what's expected. Maybe this is where it's gonna go for up until the correction breaks out, or these certain things. So you did see that my impulse starts from here. Normally what I do is that when I draw out corrections is that what I do is I focus more on the most recent two touches. So as you can see from the resistance side of things, instead of me forcing to start here and say this is where my correction started, I focus more on the most recent two touches. So on the resistance side, this is what I have, and on the support side, this is what I have. So I could easily say I would have this, but this is the most lowest, and then this is the most recent. You understand? So this is more legit, just like this. Okay, so now with this obviously you can simply see now on GBP JPY we're able to put out an outer structure. So what we have here going on is an outer structure, guys. It's not yet the setup, it's not yet the strategy. Most people would have this and say, I know what's gonna happen, this thing is gonna go here and then it's gonna react this way and then it's gonna do this, on which it doesn't happen that way. The most important thing that you need to do is dive a bit. I saw the structure on the bigger time frame, but now I'm going to be diving on a 4-hour chart, And now my 4-hour chart, I'd be able to just point out also things that actually do matter to me, such as my significant zones. Right here, you can simply see the prices rejected here to break. So we've got some sort of a resistance here. So if it happens that price closes above or breaks above here, then we go into that next touch. I'll show you guys on the daily. But if it happens that it doesn't and it respects the resistance, then we're going a bit lower. So let me just come on the daily and show you what I mean. So if it happens that price closes possibly above there, we can come here, on which this, like literally this is like one of the most important, not even important, one of the most smartest things that one can learn. Because guys watching from my Instagram, let me just send a message out there that we are hosting this beautiful live session all the way on YouTube. So head over to YouTube and you can be able to join us and look at the screens live. So we unpack questions that you have, we will cover them, we will handle them, you understand? So yeah, let's continue. Are you going to save this live? I think yeah, I should save it. I want to save it, so I'll just ask, I'll just see how it, I'm not sure if I know it can save. Yeah, so I will save it. I've got you. I will save it. It's not a good. I love this. It's true. That's true. Omolemo, sorry about that. I just want to also interact with you guys a bit. So Omolemo just said I love this. It shows how day trading actually does work. It's not a get rich scheme. That's actually true. You know, as much as you know you want to maybe make quick money, as much as you want to be able to live that life that you want earlier, the most important thing is to know that it's not a get rich quick scheme. The most important thing is to know that this is an investment that you make not on the markets but in yourself. You know, the more you learn, the more you improve your skills, then the more you're gonna earn. You can't just get one thing and then, or learn 1 week and expect your full life. Otherwise no one should be broke, you understand? Otherwise everyone should just learn forex for 1 week and then we all live making 6 figures a month, you understand? It's not like that. You have to continuously learn. Till this day I learn from people that are in my group. I learn from people that are like students to me, you understand? I learn from people, my mentors at forex. I learn from them. I also learn from professionals that I trade with, that I see, people that I'm actually even communicating with on a much more private manner. But I'm learning on a daily basis. That's the only way forward, because I know that there's something to improve. The market is evolving, you understand? So let's say now, with this being said, like I did show you guys on the 4-hour time frame, that we actually, if it does break above here, then it means that price is gonna go here. So this is the most powerful thing, because this way guys, we just cracked something. We just literally came up with something that I know most of you guys have been suffering from. Maybe if I can explain the situation to you, you'd see it. Have you ever been in a situation whereby you've got a support or a resistance, and then while having it, you are seeing that it should break? Let's say it should break, no? Should break to the upside, or it shouldn't break, or maybe it should hold. Let's not say it should break. Let's say it should hold. It should hold that support or that resistance. Mean that if you are looking to sell, it should get that at that selling zone and then go down. But it breaks and closes above. Then maybe the next candlestick also goes a bit more higher. Then you are like, what? It's a breakout. And then what happens is that the next candlestick that comes, maybe it's a bearish engulfing and then it goes down. Then you think maybe it's a retest, you know, you're going to be looking for buys. It confirmed upwards, you know, it's a beautiful buy position. We all say that. And then automatically it goes inside of the structure that it broke out and then continues going downwards. It's not because of your chart analysis is wrong. It's just the fact that you are not able to see this, because with this, you can have this as your resistance, ne? This could literally be your resistance right here, and say if it closes, but it closes above and then it goes and then it comes here. When it say you're like, yeah, it's gone, I can't catch it, and you know, it's a breakout, then only to find out that it's going down. Maybe you've bought somewhere here and then only to find that it's a false breakout, you understand? So this actually does help prevent false breakout. This type of looking at the markets helps you be able to know what you're looking for. So this on your first target would be here, and then let's put out second target. So we obviously, if it does go up, we're looking to come here, and then once it gets here, we'll take that sell all the way to the downside, ne? But if not, then let's say it respects where it's at, resistance here, then we can easily just have this area right here. TP1, and then right here TP2. Okay, why am I saying TP2? Why am I saying TP2? Because I'm looking for also a third touch on the support. Third touch support. Okay, so you can see that this area here is most definitely going to be our take profit one, and calculating the pips, guys, it's insane. Like let's say from here all the way down to here, 400 pips. TP1 we're looking at 400 pips, and then TP2 we're looking at a total of 890 pips. So with that, like obviously it's because of the fact that, like, price has broken above here, so there could be a chance that price comes to retest this previous resistance and now turn into support. You understand? So we don't want to be mixed up in this equation. We want, if it does do that, we already took some profits, we have capitalized on it. But if it still continues going downwards, coming to do our third touch, because you can see first touch, second touch, coming to give us our third touch, such as first touch, second touch, third touch here, then it means that we are still going to capitalize on the third touch, and from here we're going to take more buys to the upside. You understand? So it's easy to analyze, it's easy to focus such moves, but it's actually not easy to implement and put it into action. So the most important thing that you guys can focus more on is putting these things into action. Ne? So let me just see what the Fibonacci also says on the bigger time frame. So any of you guys that uses the Fibonacci, let me just see if any of you guys uses the Fibonacci. Is there any of you guys that actually use the Fibonacci? Okay. 88 level. Yes, I use it. Perfect. Okay, so looking at the Fibonacci, obviously Fibonacci states that, like, when you take, so I'm gonna also be explaining in all a beginner type way, so people can also be able to understand or see it in a beginner way. But Fibonacci, let's say if you're looking for a retracement, how far the retracement can go. Like right here you can see this way our low high is at, our lowest low is here, so I'll take it all the way 100% being that the high, and then the rest being the low at the 0%. And then what happens is that, like, right here I am literally just looking at it push forward. So let me just, what happened? Perfect. And I can see that it didn't retrace at 50%, didn't retrace at 61, didn't retrace at 78.6. Here where it's at now, guys, it's very critical. 88.6. Can you see what that is? 88.6. So you can still be looking for sells right now all the way to the downside, which is also going to be good. But this buy can also happen, then that bigger sell to the downside. Okay. So let me go. I did go through the 4-hour chart now. Okay, I did go through 4 hours, so let's go on the 60-minute, so I don't waste a lot of time. Okay, so 60-minute, let me just put down my structures on it. Let me just remove this, guys. I don't like seeing a lot of things, especially when I'm working on my charts, Perfect. Okay, so obviously with this impulse, it's been impulsing upwards like we did speak about. Then let me just put this. Let me just put this too. Okay. So with this one here, I'm looking at it. price already, it has presented like, a third touch here. So could be a short-term sell. So here, stop loss right here. Stop loss right here. Take profit right here. 4.8%, guys. So this trade that we are literally looking at now, I've just broken down to you something that can literally give you 4.8% of your returns. Okay, I don't know what happened. Let me just fix this real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I can see Mpoy saying that Fib is quite confusing. I understand. So with this, guys, I literally just showed you guys a total of 4.8 pips. 4.8%, 4.4% even. 26 pips stop loss, 120 pip take profit. Insane. Let's see 15 minutes. Look at this. Already we have a confirmation engulfing candlestick. But it's going to be a bit more tricky if you take it here, because it will need us maybe to adjust. Like, I'd rather maybe take it somewhere here where it's at. Stop loss, just keep it super fixed here. And because I like the fact that we already have an engulfing candlestick. So it's not something that I don't know what's happening or something similar to that. We already have an engulfing candlestick on the 15 minute. Yeah. Okay, so that's like, I'm obviously looking at this beautiful, and I think hopefully, like, this candlestick that's going to be closing now in 6 minutes, I believe there's a high chance that this candlestick can close in with a beautiful hammer, because you can see what it's doing. It keeps on rejecting on the 1 hour. It's rejecting massively. And let's see what the Fib is saying. Yeah, we've got a full session explaining how the Fib works in the 3.0. So yeah. So obviously, with this being said, if price doesn't retest here, it means that there's a high chance that it's gonna break below and still continue. So that 4% is no longer gonna be a 4%, but it's now gonna be, over that, because remember, we had this as our first target. We said we're looking for 12% now, and if it does still continue going downwards, all the way down to where our take profit was at, then you can still capitalize. But all the way down to where our take profit was. But if it does maybe break above and then come here, we're still gonna look for another opportunity. Or even if it still does come here, we stick our 4%, then maybe it goes up and then it plays around, then we can just capitalize here. Take us all the way to the downside. Yeah? So it's literally according to how the market reacts. But already we have prepared for whatever the market is gonna do. We've prepared for it, so we know what to expect from it. Yeah? So let's go now on. Okay, that's GBP JPY. Let's see US30. Okay, so US30. Let's start with the daily. Okay, I think I should just remove. Okay, so now we are unpacking the US30, looking at the daily time frame. Let's get to it, guys. GBP JPY. You guys ate from it. Did you guys eat from it? Do you have a program where we can learn from the basics? Yeah, sure. Let's wallow. We do have a program that you can learn from the basics. Just that for now we have just, and guys, make sure that you, sorry, what happened? I don't know what I've done. Oh yeah. Okay. So make sure that you like all 600 of you guys. Let's all put like on it now. Let's put like on it. Obviously, if you're saying that I'm putting value, you have to press that like button. So let's do that. Let's do that. But so what literally you just ask if we have a program. So for now we just literally just stopped our services, meaning that we're not selling our services publicly. And the reason being for that is because there's a lot of things that we saw, not even saw a gap, but we saw things that we actually do want to improve, quality, do this and that, and we just decided to focus more on that. So like up until the 20th, when we actually do reopen with new stuff, like improved high quality stuff, then that's when I can reveal maybe prices to you and stuff. But for now, we do have a lot of programs that you can take advantage of that will teach you from literally the basics up until everything that I'm covering here. It's like materials, it's things that are they are materials. There's Fibonacci, there's a full lesson speaking about Fibonacci. There is full lesson speaking about how I look at currency, how I look at indices. There's a model even full of just indices. Most people, they don't understand how our 3.0 course is structured. They think it's just like maybe any other training program, but ours is like 6 models, and in every model there's like 15 videos, and in every video those videos are like 40 minutes long. So you understand that we're not wasting your time. Like 40 minutes 15 videos, and there's like 6 models. When you're done with that, obviously like you're gonna be far, because there's even a model, I think model 4, we teach wealth psychology, being able to what now if you've been able to make money in the markets, how are you gonna use that money, what are you gonna do with it. We teach what you can do with it. We teach also how you can keep money, because it's simple to make money. We've seen people in our live sessions that we have on a daily basis that go invest, do this, and then they'll make 70,000. This other one just recently, that person bought a car from our live sessions. There's one guy that came here, if he's in the live sessions now, good to see. But he came here, he bought the whole Forex Jesus team food, meals. He just celebrated because he joined. He has been like, he came to the office. I remember that his story was, he came to the office. As soon as he came to the office, he wanted to buy the course. They sold it to him immediately on the spot, and then he joined the live session at the office. He didn't even go home. He just sat with the team, joined the live session, and then after he joined the live session, then boom, that guy, he made back his money that he joined with. So I'm not saying that it's like this for everyone, but I'm saying that's his story. He got the money, and then now he was able to do certain things. He lives in Limpopo. He even drove all the way to Gauteng just to see us, celebrate some moments with us and stuff. So there's a lot of people that are actually seeing progress or doing a lot of things from just our course, and a lot of people that are in our course are saying that I've been through this course, but to be honest, this is actually what I needed. You understand? So let me not speak much about it, because obviously I love it. I'm the one that came up with it. I came from a beginner trader to now being experienced and stuff. So obviously I know what a beginner trader wants. It's not like I've never been in that situation before, and I want to focus more on helping and solving those problems. So just check out forexjesus.com, let's or you can kindly just email info@forexjesus.com. Speak with someone that's gonna help you. Let them ask them questions, want to know, do certain things, and it'll be simple that way. Or just like that. So Dow Jones daily. Okay, so Dow Jones daily. Remember on our previous live sessions, and normally when I shoot these videos, people are like, this guy is crazy for saying this. But I remember, even if you just go back on my YouTube videos, I would have structures like this, and I would say like, guys, we are buying. I don't know if you guys made money from that buy moves that I kept on pointing out last week. Last few months when price was still here, I was like, let's buy. If you didn't eat, but you're always watching, then it means that on your side you're not taking action. Even if you have the skill, you're not going to be able to make money, because there's a difference between a trader and an analyst. Analyst can say that we are going to buy, and it actually does buy, but a trader says that we're going to buy and they make money from them buying. So we actually did make money, and you'll see. So currently we're looking at this too, this thing I'm busy later. So with US30 Dow Jones, it's a bit theme. Sorry about that, guys. I had some few problems, so sorry about that, guys. So obviously with Dow Jones, we're looking at first touch second touch, you thought of it, third touch. So one thing that I'm seeing every time when I show you guys something, even if I'm looking at the market in a slightly different way or with a slight different eye, I'll always show you the same steps that I implement. You understand? The reason of me showing the same steps is because I want you guys to see that in the market there's a system. That system is what we follow to be able to be profitably consistent. You understand? So if you don't have a system, if you just look at the markets and the thing of just 4:30, I'm gonna wait, and if it breaks below this, I'm gonna buy. If it does this, then that's not a system. You're trading according to you're just trading according to that. You understand? But when you have a system looking for this, looking for that, and then once you've got everything that you're looking for and you're confident, then now you know that you can act in this way. That's a system. And obviously with the market's reaction, you'll be able to know that you won't mix up your emotion. The market reaction, you being able to master the market reaction, is for you to just simply say that whatever that happens, I shouldn't react emotionally. I should still react logically. You understand? Obviously, when you're in a trade and you're seeing that you're going to lose money, that's emotions that we're speaking about. But if you react to it in a logical way, then that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. Okay, so third touch. After third touch, look at this. I normally see candlestick confirmation, all those things. Look at after the third touch, what did we get? What did we receive? What did we receive? Engulfing candlestick right here. Can you see this engulfing candlestick? We have received an engulfing candlestick right here. Beautiful, ne? So I highly believe that we could see this coming all the way to here. But it's a bit tricky because with that being said, there's a pattern within a pattern structure. Did you see what I just done? I took price from here all the way here. Normally people would put lines here on the body instead of the week. I prefer going to the week to the very end. Sorry. So let me go on the 4 hour. Okay, let me just make this trend line be available on the 4 hour instead of on the daily, because I actually want to view it on the 4 hour and I'm diving a bit more lower. So let me make it be available on the 4 hour. So even like the way that I'm using this platform, this trading view platform, it's one of the most best platforms that we use when we're trading. So we've got a full lesson, like I think it's an hour long. The ones that are in the 3.0 will tell you guys, I think it's an hour long on something, I'm not too sure, but breaking down everything, like the tools, walking you guys along, everything here on this side, and yeah. Okay, what happened? Oh, sorry, I moved it to the 4 hour, ne? Yeah. So what I do is that I would have two most recent lowest touches, which is here and here. Okay, so price came here, went up, it came here, went up. So now came here, third touch, and I think there's a high chance that maybe price can still go up here. But for me, also that sell that we saw in the bigger time frame all the way to down here, it's still possible. Now I'll show you guys how we're looking at the sell and how we're looking at the buy. So as sell, we're looking at it from a much more bigger perspective. From a much more bigger perspective, let's say now being the third touch here, and also, you know, price has never been this highest ever before on US30. We've never seen price be this high. So being this high here and then coming back down to retrace, especially with these engulfing candlesticks, it means that price is a bit more scared. You know, sellers are actually taking more momentum all the way maybe to support, and then once they're at support, that's when we can invest, we can buy moving forward, so we create new highs and stuff. So that's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm looking at. But that doesn't mean that I can't still capitalize from shorter movements that are happening. So on the 4 hour, you know, you can still have this. We still have also this right here. This right here. And with this, obviously you can see that, okay, no, price can come here, you know, it can come here and, you know, retrace here and then go down. The most important thing that can happen is we need to look at this area right here. I'll show you guys why on the smaller time frame. Because once we break above here, that means that yes, we are going here. You understand? Once we break above here, that means yes, we are going there. And if we fail to break there, that means obviously price, can come here for either a double bottom, go back up, or for a breakout. But instead of you worrying about, hey, what if it's gonna, how am I gonna know if it's a double top? Why am I gonna know if it's what? Like, let's say now for me, for instance, I'm already involved in a buy. I have already bought somewhere here I bought. So now it's pushing upwards with me. So while it's pushing upwards, when it gets here, I'll just lock maximum profits. Then I'll see. Then whatever that happens, if it does want to go down, I won't be scared or anything like that. I know it's the markets. I'm preparing for such moves. I'm preparing for them. Ne? Okay, so let's go to the smaller 60 minutes. Okay, so looking at the 60 minutes, but is everyone on the same page with me? Just before we continue on the 60, is everyone on the same page with me? Is everyone on the same page with me? Bobos! Sorry about that. Bobos! Sorry about that, guys. I think we're having some minor issues here in terms of the network. Okay. Is everyone perfect? Okay. I just want to see if we're all on the same page. Okay, maybe let me just take a few questions. Perfect. I like that. Make sure that you guys are liking, guys. So what's gonna happen is that I think the more that you guys are gonna like, it's gonna show engagement. It's gonna show engagement, and then people are gonna be able to see that there's engagement in this, and it's gonna be a community. I want us to build a community. Basically, I want us to build. Whether you are in our paid group or you are in the free group, I want you to still be a part of this community, regardless of whatever the situation is, so we can grow. You understand? Because at first we all start somewhere. So let's all press that like button now. Let's all 700 of us. I'm expecting to see 700 likes, because obviously if you're watching this live session, it means that up until here, it means that you are loving you're loving it. So let me just also take a few questions so we can interact a bit. I'll be taking a few questions also from you guys. So let me start first. I can see here 2C Mook is asking, what pairs do you recommend new traders to trade? So obviously I'll highly recommend that you trade let's say pairs that are more not exotic, but your major your major pairs, pairs that are like your US CAD. But also when looking at it, you also need to filter out the ones that have the same type of code or the same type of base. It's not wise to look at USD JPY and USD GBP. And you understand, I think it's wiser to, if you're trading USD CAD, look at also Euro USD. You understand, now that USD is on the other side of things, you understand, and then look at maybe GBP JPY, you understand, and then look at maybe I don't know, USD JPY, something, you understand. So play around that and keep it only to a maximum of 5. Keep it to a maximum of 5 currencies. Just take out the top 5 currencies that are not on the same type of base currency or the same type of code currency, and then work them out, and then try trading them out. And then from there you are going to build. From there you are going to know, okay, this is what I should do, this is what I should not trade anymore, this is what I should trade. Because I've traded every currency, guys. I won't lie. I've traded your Euro GBPs, I've traded every currency. There's no currency that I didn't trade. There's exotics, a lot of them, I've traded even things that I didn't know. So it was tough, but I just had to make peace with the fact that obviously I'm looking for growth. I'm looking for myself also to be able to just grow. So yeah, I had to go through all of that. Okay. Molemo, we feel you. Understand candlestick patterns. Oh, perfect. I feel you, Molemo. What is advice on Derive? Please, not too sure. Meaning that Derive markets, is it maybe a broker that you're asking for? I've never traded with them, so. Nyani Sibeko, so you need to one likes. Guys, please like the video. And Nia is being for through. We have like 730 people that are viewing, but a few likes, so we need to get more, guys. We need to get more. Remember, for us to be able to engage and do this consistently, we also need to show, like, you literally, like, you know, it's tough when someone is saying that pay, like, now it was gonna be something when I was gonna be like, pay, let's say 10 rands or $10 to join this live session, but there's no money needed. Like, all you have to do is just like this video. All you have to do is literally just like this video. Once you like it, then we in. Once you like it, then we in. Smash the like. Do you sometimes scalp Dow Jones? Yes, I do sometimes scalp it. So yeah, I do. I love scalping it sometimes when I have time. Like when I have time, like let's say today, I'm seeing that a lot of things that I'm gonna be doing, not gonna take up a lot of my time. I can maybe free up 2 hours to just focus on the markets only. Then I know that from like maybe 2:30 till 4:30, I'm gonna be looking at the markets, and I'm gonna literally just focus more on scalping and making the most. Martin, Bobos. Sorry about that, guys. I keep on calling my videographer to come help me with something.
We stop it. It is stop it. Why share? Oh.
Kishirla Mothupi ke vithu.
So
I cut off. Can one buy a single model separately? No, one can buy a single model separately in Dumisu. Cause truly speaking, it's like going to wait, stop it. Yeah. It's like what you're asking for is like going to maybe Ferrari and then wanting to just buy their body. You know, you're not gonna get the full Ferrari package. You know, they won't be happy that you as their client didn't receive their full package. So what Ferrari is gonna do is that it's gonna sell you the whole package, that whole outer everything. Then you can decide what you want. Okay, let me take out the wheels, let me take the body and do it. Now it's yours to play around with, you understand? Because models, there's a lot of models, and every model has its own purpose. Like Model 1, the purpose is for the beginners, you know, learning more about the ins and outs. Like it's literally just the beginner phase of everything, like everything, meaning that even the psychology, we cover psychology even on Model 1. Imagine how insane that is, like a 1 hour session on but that's just like the beginner side of things, you know. We're speaking about things that you should do, that you shouldn't do, when you should trade, when you shouldn't trade, especially psychologically and stuff. That's Model 1. And then we've got Model 2. We've got like things such as like advanced pattern. We've got only a model that's specifically for Fibonacci and advanced pattern. The advanced pattern is like things that you'd see when someone is trading, then you'd see something such as this. We've got a model that also speaks about, you know, this. You understand? We've got a model that speaks just about wealth, like wealth triggers, wealth psychology, goals, you know, goal setting, all those things. We've got a model that speaks only about like indices. You understand? So there's different types of models that we focus more on. Is the free group on Telegram or WhatsApp? Safe. The free group is on Telegram. We've got a public. So on Telegram we've got a free group that is more a channel instead of like a group. But if you want a group whereby you can interact with people that are in the free group also, then you can go on our Discord, So with our Discord, yes, there is one amazing that, you know, we actually do push. So it's like everyone, we've got like over 5,000 members in it. They're talking on a daily basis, they're discussing on their own and stuff, you know. Just that there's no mentors in there and there's no like real it's literally just everyone, you understand? So but we will focus more on making it be still like it still has its own rules and stuff. So like we're focusing more on just making sure that like no one is just gonna come in there and maybe just mess up your learning methods, because remember, the community that we are building or we are trying to build is a community that's gonna be able to just like connect like minded people. You understand? I know that like most of you guys that are watching are between the ages of like, I don't know, like 17, 18 up until like 34 years old. Obviously it means that like we need to be in a community of only like specific people that are like understanding the markets, people that are like interested in learning. You can't be in a group of people that think forex is a scam but they want to learn. That's gonna mess you up, because when something wrong happens, they wanna say, yeah, you see, I told you it's a scam, or you see, I knew that it's a scam anyways. But when things go well, they're gonna be excited. So we don't want that. We want someone that even when things go wrong, they're gonna be like, okay, no, I see that, okay, no, this thing is being it's legit. Okay, entry confirmation, candlestick confirmation. How did you overcome any weaknesses at the beginning of your journey? How did you overcome any weaknesses? How I actually overcame weaknesses was via me being able to just like believe in myself. I think the most important thing that I focused more on was believing in myself, because when you do believe in yourself, you believe more in your analysis, you believe more in your trades, you believe more in your opinions, your reactions and stuff. So yeah, I overcame my weaknesses just by putting belief into me, and the rest, like in terms of like weakness. Obviously, weaknesses are things that you can know about, you can learn about them, and then you can manage them, know how to react towards them. What broker do you use? I'm currently with Veracity Markets. I'm also with IC Markets. Yeah. I'm also with AC Markets, and I've also got an account with FX Pro. So I'm trading with 3 different types of brokers. Veracity for locally, most importantly. I'm also on FX Pro for like longer term type. I never get to withdraw from those accounts. Even IC Markets, I don't withdraw from those accounts. It's just like long term. I even fund those accounts. It's more like investment portfolio, I think, for myself. Like I've told myself that at this age, when I'm, let's say, 25 years old, I want to see my account being, let's say, $1 million, you understand? So and I'm not going to say I want to grow $10,000 to $1 million just by buying, selling, and doing all those things. I gave myself a strategy saying that every month, even if I'm growing it slowly, like 20%, 10% a month, I'm still going to be funding just the small capital. So I'm still able to have that, scalable growth, or have that growth that is more guaranteed to happen, unlike saying that I'm going to trade my way or up there. Like, you can't trade your way to $1 billion, it's possible, yes, when you have things going on and stuff, but you can't really put a target and say you want to just like, otherwise, you're going to do things such as not respect risk. You're going to go against your risk, all those things. Do you trade crypto? Yeah, I do. But I don't trade crypto. I invest in crypto. So Tepan just asked how to create a profitable trading system. So also one thing that I wanted to cover, we've got a model that speaks about, not a video, a model, meaning that there's videos under that model that has like, that has like different types of topics that speak about trading system, creating your own trading system, creating your own trading channel, creating your own trading plan, how to follow through with them, disciplines and stuff. Like we walk you through that. So yeah. GBP JPY is starting to be on profit. Let's see. Nice. So confirmation, not a confirmation, a perfect confirmation of that we're selling. Not if we sell, if you didn't catch it now, maybe you're scared to catch it now. Once it breaks below here, boom. You can even put sell stops. I'm more likely to put more sell stops like below here. Here we have got this red line. And guys, doing this, like, it's not simple having a live session and, trading live with people, because, we're scared of taking losses and stuff. So being able to do this, it also, it's something. Okay. Can beginners trade USDT and Nasdaq? You can learn. You can't trade it, guys. There's a difference between, if you're a beginner, you should focus on learning instead of trading. And because when you start trading, then you're a trader, you understand? But if you're a beginner and you wanna trade, then it's two different types of things. Like, you can't just take money that you cannot afford to lose and put it into something you don't know, just because someone maybe said this, you understand? Just because someone said this and that and that. But if you're a beginner and you want to know about the markets, you want to make money from the markets, then you should be focusing more on learning. Because when you learn, you're going to know what you should trade and what you shouldn't trade. You're going to know if you should trade USDT or if you shouldn't trade USDT. You understand? All those things, you get them from learning. Can I purchase a course while in Namibia? Yeah, perfectly. Our course is like, for everyone anyway. So it's not limiting. Whether you're in Singapore, we've got people from everywhere, to be honest. USA, we've got everyone. Is it advisable to trade only indices? Are they working out for you? I think it's going to be advisable if you are trading indices and they're profitable for you. Then it's advisable to focus only on them because they're working already. Okay, guys, there's a lot of things, comments here. So let me just continue now, because I thought I'd kill all of this, but it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I'm stuck on the risk management. Japan just asked, how do I improve it? Risk management, what do you mean when you say you're stuck on it? Like, what do you have to improve? What is your problem? That's one thing that you, like, having a mentor, we start to speak like this. I'm going to ask you, Tsepang, you're saying that you're stuck on risk management, or what makes you say that? What's your problem? And then you're going to come up with your problem. I'll observe it, come up with a solution, then work towards it. Because you can't just say I'm stuck, but maybe you're not even following risk. Maybe it's the discipline side. You have risk management strategies, but you're not following. So it's a discipline. It's nothing to do with risk management. Or maybe you've got discipline, but you just don't have the right strategy. Or maybe you just don't have the right, let's say you haven't locked in like your management strategies. Like, you have the right stuff, but you haven't managed properly. So what are you stuck of? Okay, guys, USDT. Let me just continue with USDT quick. The session is going on forever. So with USDT now, obviously a beautiful buy would have been here, stop loss here, but we just want to see what happens when price gets here, hoping that it comes literally here. But even if I just come here and then put something like this, just to have that resistance zone here, because we already have support, price played around here, broke out down. So you see that now it could be resistance. This could now be resistance. This can literally now be resistance. So with this, even if you sell, I'm looking to sell somewhere here, stop loss just above here, take profit just below here, take profit 7.1%. 7.1% on on USDT, because I doubt that now for buyers it's not going to even be a beautiful stop loss if, let's say, we're looking for buy all the way up to here. See even the risk compared to reward 3.5. For you to get a good risk compared to reward, you have to literally put your stop loss very tight, on which it's not right technically. It's right, but it's not right technically. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on USDT. Price coming here, testing here, and then going down. Impulse, correction, impulse. So maybe if price can even just start to correctively move upwards. So I'll just manage how it moves now, because I wanted to just play around here for a while and then go down. Show lack of momentum, you understand? Give me some confirmations of why I should sell my money. Okay guys, so we covered US30, we covered GBP JPY. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna look at now maybe could be Nasdaq, because I can see you guys are requesting US 100. Okay, so let me not even waste a lot of time, guys. So I think the session has been going on for a while. It's an hour long now. And then maybe we'll just kill the very last one, which is I think we'll just focus more on maybe Bitcoin one last time, and then we'll see. Boom. Right here, daily. Okay, obviously impulse, null correction. See how different the structure is. It shows that it's moving upwards. There's no clear direction, so obviously it's a correction, and that other one is an impulse. Sorry. Okay, let me just retweak my lines, make them be more visible. Let me just zoom in and zoom in here. Right here. Okay, so you can see that this is like literally a part of, let me just see if price expected in accordance to this. Okay, no, I think it's safer when I leave it here. Right here, just like this. Price came back, third touches here, gave us like a false breakout because it did close below, but the next candle impulsively came back in structure, which means that it's a legit false breakout. Afterwards, price pushed a bit more upwards, came back to retest. Let me just see what areas we did retest. Wow, beautiful head and shoulders. If you guys do, because we also, head and shoulders is also another form of strategy that we use to trade or analyze the markets and stuff. So this, we have that in the 3.0. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, right shoulder. Boom, look at the breakout. Insane. Broke out massively to the upside. So with Nasdaq, obviously we're looking at, yes, continue going upwards. Stops should be here. So depending on where you get it, stops should be here, and then maybe first take profit can be here. And then we can be looking to target these areas here, because you can simply see that price came here as support, came back here as a resistance, so it can give us some few areas to go past here. And the outer structure, let's just take a look at it. We're coming here for a third touch. We're coming up there for a third touch on Nasdaq. Okay, so let's look at BTC. One last one, BTC. Okay. So with Bitcoin, let me just take this out. So with Bitcoin, this one here, obviously price came back from this beautiful shoot downwards, and then it started correcting here. Then it still continued going upwards. So after it broke out here, because I was believing so much in a buy that could happen here. So after it broke out here, I automatically saw that, okay, no, there's a high chance that maybe we can come all the way down to here. Nah, we can come like somewhere here. Okay, but it's okay. I can hold up until down here, because it's not like I'm trading it. I'm just investing in it up until here. So with this one here, if it does happen to continue downwards, because I can see lack of momentum of a downward trend. And with everything that's going on now, like, especially on the Bitcoin space and stuff, I think that maybe there could be a spike back upwards. So with this, you can see that the daily time frame is running out of momentum. Okay, let me just do this. Just like this, sorry. Just like this. So first touch, second touch, third touch, we're gonna sell. Come here, and hopefully we can buy from here, since now we are already seeing that we are running out of momentum. Because remember, for me to be able to see when we're gonna buy or sell is because of how the market is moving. If it's running out of momentum, I understand that there's a high chance of us, like, having to now start looking for something different. You understand? So once we maybe get somewhere here, then yeah, I think we can start looking for more buys opportunity to the upside. But for now, we are still continuing a bit more to the downside, ne? Just a bit more to the downside on BTC. Okay, let's see what's happening with this one. See these candles that came next, bearish candles. I'm not happy because they are not engulfing, but I'm happy that it's bearish candles. And if you guys did notice, you can see I can even go down and show you guys something that I just saw now. Hopefully you guys could see it before I even went down. But this is a beautiful head and shoulders, guys. Left shoulder, this head, this right shoulder, this. Can you see? Beautiful head and shoulders. Okay, so yeah, I think, guys, for now we should call it a session. And hopefully, guys, depending on the likes that I'm getting, press that like button. Depending on the likes that I'm getting, I believe that next time we are gonna be having more. And obviously, when you guys do show love, and I can see from the comment section, you guys do prefer this because we are talking, we are chatting. It's much more better. I'm live here with you guys. So yeah. The likes are skyrocketing. Nice. Yeah, good to see them. They have to. But currently, yeah, had the good buys on Nasdaq. Nice. I've buy a lot on BTC. Beautiful. BTC could possibly dive to 20k. It's a bank manipulation. It's very possible. Bank manipulation. That's true. I like that level of intelligence that you came back with. The bank intelligence could be like when the bank tries to push it back down, like, just so they're able to maybe buy it when it's a bit more cheaper, so they can hold and enjoy the profits. Unlike buying it now when one Bitcoin is like what, 780,000 rands. You understand? So they'd rather prefer for it to be maybe 500,000 or 300,000, then they'd buy, hoping for it to push upwards. So yeah, next time, Bobos. So I think I will see you guys next time. Make sure that you guys, for the ones that kept on asking about our services, if you can do this and that, the most important thing is that you can just simply go to info@forexcheaters.com, info@forexcheaters.com. That's going to be able to help you speak or ask questions, do certain things. And yeah, I think I'll see you guys on the next session. Thank you so much for being here, for joining, and I really do love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the next week Monday, and the other week Monday, and the other week. For you to know when I'm live, you have to obviously subscribe. You have to make sure that you've subscribed too. So get that, guys, get that. See you. No, I need for us to save it, Joe. Yeah, receive. How do we save it? So I don't want them to know. You save. When I chat, say, Joe.